Imagine a plague that only struck new mothers. A disease so relentless, hospitals were nicknamed death houses. In 19th century Vienna, one doctor held the simple secret to stopping it. A secret so revolutionary, it would save millions of lives, yet cost him everything. This is the tragic story of Dr. Ignaz Semmelweis, and the battle he fought with his bare hands to get doctors to wash theirs. Vienna, 1846, the center of medical enlightenment. But within the walls of the great General Hospital, a silent terror reigned. Childbed fever, or puerperal fever. It was a plague on the maternity wards, killing 1 in 10 new mothers. Dr. Ignaz Semmelweis, a Hungarian physician, was appointed chief resident in the first obstetrical clinic. He was not satisfied with the prevailing theories of bad air or cosmic influences. He was a man of observation, and the numbers kept him awake at night. The hospital had 2 maternity clinics. The first clinic, where medical students and doctors were trained, had a devastating maternal mortality rate, sometimes as high as 18%. Mothers feared it. The second clinic, staffed solely by midwives, had a mortality rate less than a third of the first. Why? Semmelweis meticulously compared every variable: diet, ventilation, even the position of the patients. Nothing explained the chasm in the data. The truth arrived not on the maternity ward, but in the tragic death of his close colleague, Dr. Jakob Kolletschka. Kolletschka was accidentally pricked by a student's scalpel during an autopsy. His subsequent illness and death mirrored the exact symptoms of the mothers dying from childbed fever. Semmelweis's blinding realization: the doctors and students in the first clinic spent their mornings dissecting cadavers. They would then move directly to examine the laboring mothers. The midwives in the second clinic had no such contact. Doctors were carrying tiny unseen particles, what Semmelweis called cadaverous particles, from the dead to the living. Semmelweis had his hypothesis. To test it, he instituted a simple, radical mandate. All medical staff in the first clinic must wash their hands and instruments in a chlorinated lime solution, a strong disinfectant, before examining any patient. The result was instant and astonishing. In 1 month, the mortality rate in the first clinic plummeted from over 18% to barely 1%. The data was undeniable. His simple, logical intervention was saving countless lives. His triumph, however, was short-lived. Semmelweis's findings threatened the egos of the medical elite, who found the idea of their own hands being the source of death insulting. They mocked him, claiming it was an attack on their character. His ideas were rejected, his work suppressed. He was eventually driven from Vienna. It would take decades, and the later discoveries of Pasteur and the widespread acceptance of the germ theory of disease, for Semmelweis to be posthumously vindicated. Today, his chlorinated lime solution is gone, but his simple, life-saving decree, wash your hands, is the cornerstone of modern medicine. If you found this story of medical triumph and tragedy insightful, please hit the like button and subscribe to unSkooler for more stories about overlooked heroes and revolutionary ideas. He is the savior of mothers, a testament to the power of relentless observation and data-based logic, even in the face of institutional ridicule.